75 is the new 25. Here to tell us a little more about the new Wonder Woman. Let's get her back here, the movie's director, Patty Jenkins. Patty! Hi, Patty!
Back again.
I think you take over the podium now and I step aside gracefully.
I'll use this.
Don't use that mic. It's a piece of shit.
All right. Hi, guys. Oh, my God. This is so awesome. I think the funniest thing about making a movie like this is when you come into it, you're talking to everybody about Wonder Woman, big ideas, big things, and then it slowly whittles its way smaller and smaller until you're sitting in an editing room by yourself with Wonder Woman and your love of Wonder Woman, and that's where I am right now. So to come back out and be like, oh my God, it's Wonder Woman, and other people who love Wonder Woman, it's awesome. So it's super nice to be here. I'm super excited you're all here. I want to bring out, this was one of those incredible experiences where, like, we have such an awesome cast overall, but the three people who are here today are so near and dear to my heart. Incredible cast members. And they also really just happen to be, they brought such beautiful spirit, their true spirit to the characters they play. The first one being we needed someone fit to be a queen, someone who was worthy enough to be the mother of Wonder Woman, noble, strong, beautiful, but fierce when she needs to. She impressed me more every day that we shot. I want to bring out Connie Nielsen. She's amazing. Wait till you see. Okay, now the next person is somebody who was actually one of the hardest and scariest casting I've ever done in my life, because I never wanted to cast a sidekick to Wonder Woman. I wanted somebody unbelievable to be by Wonder Woman's side, somebody strong, powerful, brave, cool as hell, a real counterpart, and somebody who you would actually easily who's also the kind of guy who's so funny and cool that it would never be emasculated by Wonder Woman. He's the one by her side saying, that's pretty awesome. And he's the greatest human being and one of the greatest actors I've ever worked with. My dear friend, Chris Pine. Last but far from least, the most incredible thing to me in the world was coming onto this movie and being very picky about casting myself and having, like, who could play Wonder Woman? Well, let me tell you something. I cannot wait for the world. You already love her, but I cannot wait for the world to love her as dearly and passionately as everyone that made this movie does. Because let me tell you what, she is Wonder Woman. Not just on the screen, which she's amazing, but as a person. She is the kindest, strongest, smartest, most capable and badass human being, comes from the best place all the time. We all stood in parkas as she ran into the sub 40 degree weather. It was like, that's okay guys, is this the right thing? Let's do it then, man, I'm gonna do it. She's amazing and one of my favorite people in the whole world, my dear friend Gal Gadot.
Now I creep up behind you. We're ordered to stay 15 feet away from Gal at all times. That's sad but true. I was told before we get started you had something that you wanted to share with us.
So such an exciting day. Listen, we've been all toiling away at Wonder Woman for all of these years, actually. You all are going to be the first audience ever in history to see the world premiere of our first trailer.
You are doing it so brilliantly. Tell us about the experience of taking on this role of Wonder Woman.
Just a second, I need to get some oxygen to my brain. First of all, thank you all for coming here today and sharing your love and your support to this character. Thank you so much. It's not to be taken for granted. Now for a question.
I forgot it. Good God. You're taking on the role of Wonder Woman, and you're doing it perfectly, in all of our opinion. What is involved when you take on this role of being Wonder Woman? Would that feel like a great responsibility to you?
First of all, it's an honor and it's a privilege, to be given the opportunity of portraying this character. Wonder Woman has the heart of a human and the strength of a goddess, and the combination between the two is very, very powerful. I remember before we started shooting the movie, I watched a documentary movie about the real Princess Diana, where she said that she leads from her heart and not from her head. And I think that this quote describes our Diana best. I'm sorry, I'm shaking, my voice is shaking, everything is out of control. I'm dancing samba from within, so I'm sorry. Yes, knowing how many people care so much for this character, I do feel the responsibility, and for me as an actress, it was important to portray this character in a way that everyone can relate to.